can feel it.
Yeah.
That feels great.
Normally, you figure for every 1,000 feet you climb, it drops about 3.5 degrees. So if you got to 35 or 10,000 feet, it'll be about 35 degrees colder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is just so great.
I love it.
Seeing the folks, I'm more able, but seeing folks, just the freedom that you feel from it.
Right. And believe me, whatever you're getting out of it, I'm getting 10 times as much out of it because you're getting what you're getting out of it.
Yeah, I almost felt like I was cheating because I've been in a glider before, and get ready, I took lessons. I only took 12 hours of lessons, then we had September 11th and everyone again.
Yeah.
That was in Sussex.
After this flight, I think I'll need about 11 more flights to have 600 glider flights.
Wow.
Tom, who's my best friend, he's the chief flight instructor. He's the one that took this glider up the last flight. He's got almost 3,000 glider flights.
Wow.
But he's been flying since probably the middle of the 1980s. He's flown in England, Austria, France, Germany, Australia.
We had a neighbor, and he had a 1949 Globe Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I was in a small plane only once years earlier, and he said, "You want to go?" So I went with him, and he let me fly a little, and then I said, "That does it. I'm disabled now. I got to do something. I'm going to take lessons." And my last lesson was 3 days before September 11th, and I just never continued.
I've taken 2 helicopter lessons. Last one was, I think, January 1st or 2nd of last year in Rhode Island, where I grew up, and it's $575 an hour for instruction.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think I'm doing a 3rd chopper lesson.
I went in a helicopter the first time just last summer. We went down to Florida. Had to take the kids. Let's do it. My daughter says, as long as my mother's not flying. That was the only problem with me taking lessons. I was like, now we can go see the kids down in South Jersey. We can do so many things so easily. And my husband said, I'll never fly with you. I said, what?
Aww.
My daughter, I'll never fly with you. I was like,
where's their sense of adventure?
for real.
If I'd known that, I've been smiling. Now you got a big smile. Okay, so we got about 500 more feet to be releasing.
So neat. I gotta tell you honestly, I was a little worried only because I have vertigo now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a couple of little things, but that's not bad at all. I can adjust.
So you want to do a couple of loops, huh?
Oh yeah. It's amazing though. I missed it.
100 feet to go here, and then we'll be on our own.
And that was where the very first time when I was like, oh, pull that red knob. I pulled it, and then that was where I went, woo!
Okay, and here we go.
It's the whoosh sound I love. Never get tired of it, right?
Nope. We might have some lift here. We do.
I told God I want a real cool ride. Oh, I'm not even watching the dials. I'm enjoying the view too much. A little beeping sound I hear.
So we got a cloud right over here to the right. We might get some lift. One right in front of us to the right. It's got a white puffy top and a gray bottom. There may be some lift right under this cloud that we're coming in under now. See?
That's the part of science class I didn't pay attention to.
Of course, we may not find lift under it, too. We'll know in a moment here.
I love how you can feel that. Where we took off from, right down to the right there. Yeah, exactly. Before I came down, I wanted to orient myself, and then I saw the body of water, so I said, okay, this way I know where I am.
Mm-hmm. That's always a good thing to know. And the other thing, especially flying gliders, is we not only have to know where we took off from, but we got to be looking for alternate landing sites because it may not make it back to where you took off from.
I see one way over there.
Yep, and there's actually one up to the right there, up in the cloud, just over our right wingtip, off in the distance. Let's see if we can turn it. Actually, it's going to be a little tough to see here in a moment. He's just turning, he's almost above our nose off between this big cloud and the next cloud down. He's turning to the left. He's just about in front of us. Look up over. He's heading actually toward us.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, there he is.
Yep, exactly.
I'm looking at something sparkling. I'm like, wait, I'm not looking up enough.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Something on the ground.
Something obnoxious. kind of close. From here, it looked like I was close to the power lines.
Yep. That's one thing you don't want to get tangled up with. That's a problem. Got that other gliders again above us in that blue gap, just straight ahead.
Yes.
Yep. So he seems to be using the same thermal that we keep finding here.
Oh, that looks so neat. One above and one below.
So, do you want to get on the controls with me a little bit?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm enjoying.
Be sure to visit our gift shop afterwards. Yeah, it's kind of fun to do a couple flights here because the scenery is a little bit different than what we got at the airport that we fly out of upstate New York.
Just watching him spin down there. Yeah, it was funny because I had to go find Denise because she got lost.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at Good Shepherd Church. It was close by. And guy was able to tell me, but then there was no noise from the tow planes. And he said he heard that somebody had hit some wires. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
And he said it was by 6:11. So I said, maybe that's why they're just out of the air right now. But it must have been just taking a break or something, just a break in things.
And now that glider is just about above us, just to the left. Almost straight up.
And I was looking at the one way down. I see him over
Yep,
there.
and
I
there's
see
two over there, exactly.
And he looks like he's so close to the ground right there.
So far, we've only lost about 300 feet.
I'm getting my money's worth.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we said we are making a donation when payday comes. That was before I even came. My husband loved the idea too.
Mm-hmm. Now see, it was free to take off. If you want me to land safely, that's going to cost you $50.
I got it.
And I take Visa and MasterCard, but I do not take American Express.
I take Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. No, Discover. Now, what is it? Another club that? Oh, there's two more, or those with the same two?
That's the same. I mean, that's out of the same airport. Because we got two tow planes, or they got two tow planes towing.
Oh yeah, it's a tow plane.
Yeah,
they're too close.
Because it's actually, the club is actually Philadelphia Glider Council, and then Freedom's Wings every, I guess it's the first weekend in June every year is here. And then normally for the last, I think this will be the fourth year, they come up to our airport that we fly out of up north of Albany the second weekend in October.
Which airport is that?
Now you can see the other glider off our left wingtip there.
That's what I was just looking at. I was like, oh. As close as you get to being a bird. Just flying with birds. Call you Roger.
Now we got one of those other two gliders that was over the lake coming over here toward us on our left. It's kind of tough to see right now. You'll see them in a moment.
Yeah, I see them. I see the one that looks lower over here.
Yeah.
And the other one way
Right,
up there.
exactly. The one that's lower is coming over here now.
And then the other one is like behind us, right?
Exactly. Yep. Hudson River.
I thought that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I said, what are we hearing about the Hudson River way out here?
Well, as you get higher, I mean, you can actually hear, like the frequency we use in our airport radio, you can actually hear pilots 150 miles away.
Wow.
They're on the same frequency. They really, really can, especially the colder weather, because I don't know if we've ever had it where the wintertime, like my AM radio at home, I can actually get stations in Kansas and I think Arizona.
Wow. Yeah, because there's no humidity to bump off of or something. Now I just spotted one, but now I lost him. He was lower. There he is.
Oh yes.
I thought it was down.
Good call. I didn't see that one because of the reflection. That's why two sets of eyes are always better than one.
Roger, Roger.
Roger that. I like that.
Well, I was the directions that you get.
Yeah.
It's like you will answer like this. Pilot, there is a glider to your left. Copy that. Roger, Roger. It's funny how cookie cutter some developments look.
Yep.
And see, he was much lower than us.
Correct. So
he got some good lift.
We're trying to get over and get into the lift that he's in. Find it.
And then there's one, oh no, that's the plane coming in. Now we're close. But you know what you're doing.
Yeah, well he's above us, so I'm not too worried about it right now. If we were at the same altitude, then
photo op.
there you go.
The glider right next to me. Duh.
Yeah, not really finding that lift.
Do you really need the barf bags?
There are people that do.
I would think more out of fear.
Yeah, well, if there are people that don't know better and they'll eat the big greasy meal before they go out, it doesn't necessarily sit too well with a stomach that's bouncing around. I mean, I've actually been at sea in 40-foot waves, so there we go. There's some lift. We can just get centered in it.
beep I'm hearing?
We have a transponder that tells other gliders and planes that we're here, and it's probably telling us about the glider above us, just alerting us that, hey, there's somebody near, keep an eye out.
Bird too close over there. Oh yeah, he's dancing around.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're in that same lift he is now. In fact, I think that's the other Freedom Springs glider. Positive.
He was so much below us before.
Right.
That was, yeah. Backyard, you can see them in the pool.
Well, I'll tell you, the first few flights that I ever did on rear seat, it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get used to looking around people's heads. After a while, you almost don't even notice that somebody's there.
Oh, I just realized that's a cemetery.
You want to land there?
No.
Dying to get in there?
Nah, I think it's too bumpy.
Yeah, I might rip a couple of wings off. I don't think they'd like that too much.
And I understand one of them has been replaced.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yes, you have to put the left one in before the right one. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble.
Okay.
I was like, oh, thanks for letting somebody, a novice, hear that. You have alternate spots to designated. How many feet do you need pretty much to land?
Well, here apparently to make it simple, we start our landing pattern here according to their rules at about 800 feet above the ground. Back home we do more like 1,000. Starting our landing pattern here in a minute. We're getting down to just about announcement altitude.
And it's getting warmer.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, unless we get some lift here right away. moment, so don't panic it.
I don't panic.
Okay, good. We almost had a hawk run into us there. I don't know if you saw it. It went right in front of us.
I looked aside. I missed it.
We were within probably 20 feet of hitting it.
Wow, and I didn't like the vulture over that was around us before, and he was about 100 feet away. Smooth.
Well, we're well off the runway. You may want to reach up and pull that red handle on your left and just open and then pull up, holding the handle, or don't hold the window, but you can hold the frame. That's it. Yep. Just lift that up. That way you let some cool air.